What's going on, Sag? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy. I'm here to bring you your Silent Enemies reading for December 2020. I hope all is well with you guys. I hope that you're having a wonderful, wonderful, happy birthday season. So happy birthday, Sag. Make sure you check out that happy birthday message I sent to you. I'll have it attached to this video at the end so that you can check that out. Let's see what we got going on for Silent Enemy. The Silent Enemies video is a video that well, it's a reading in a video form that is meant to help you to pay more attention to your intuition. Because we are closing out karmic cycles, it's very important that you listen to your intuition, especially when it comes to people closest to you. Okay, it could be co-workers, it could be family members, it could be lovers, friends, colleagues, neighbors, people who are in your energy on a regular basis. You do want to pay attention to any intuitive nudges that you get from these people. You don't want to just brush it off because, oh, that's just my man. But your man is giving you some weird vibes. You don't want to just brush that off. You want to at least investigate it. And then deem it a false alarm after the fact, after your investigation. But this is a God-given gift. You know, one of our superpowers that we have, and a lot of times because we're so involved in this 3D realm, you know, a lot of our superpowers are kind of like dumbed down, so to speak. So it's like a, it's like a muscle. The more you use it, the more your power will be fine-tuned. So I'm going to put 3 cards out here. I'm going to tell you what type of intuitive energies I get from this. It's not going to resonate with every Sagittarius, so it's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you need to switch the roles, that's something you need to do. I'm doing this for Sagittarius, so I'm going to be saying you as in Sagittarius. So, you know, if we have visitors come in, people who are cross-watching, then, you know, it's their responsibility to switch the role. And if it's not you, Sag, that's doing this, it's your responsibility to switch the role, not mine, okay? So, let's see what we got going on. We're going to have an extended. The link's going to be in the box below. What do we got for Sag? I need 3 cards for Sag, please. Silent Enemies reading for Sagittarius for December 2020. What do we got going on for Sag in their solar return? What do they need to pay attention to? One more for Sagittarius, please. One more for Sagittarius. What do they need to pay attention to? I take the cards if they pop out. I don't take them if they flip over in my hand. Unless I'm called to do that. And I'm not. So, alright. 2 of Swords in reverse energy here. This is Libra energy. This is, actually, it's Mars. No, it's not. I'm lying. No, it is. It's Mars in Libra. That's in reverse. We have the King of Swords energy. Okay, this is Aquarius energy. Alright, kings are fixed energy. They're fixed and cardinal. So, if we're talking about air, then we're talking about earth and air. So this is Capricorn, Capricorn and Aquarius. And then we have the 3 of Cups that came out in reverse. Capricorn energy. Not Capricorn, I'm bugging. The opposite of Capricorn. Opposite polarity. And maybe that's why it came out that way. So let me just dive into this one then. So I feel like with this 3 of Cups reverse, this is Cancerian energy. This 3 of Cups in reverse energy, this is an energy of, I feel like you got people around you, Sagittarius, who are not real. You got fake friends around you. You got people around you who they pretend to be cool with you. They pretend to be okay, but in reality, they're talking about you behind your back, or they're scheming on you in some way, shape, or form. These are people who, whenever you are going through some, for example, a lot of us are going through changes right now in our relationships or in our family relationships, work relationships, you know, because this is the season of ending up karmic cycles. So look at the people around you, and while you're going through what you're going through, look at those who, look at those, if you get a vibe, okay, your intuitive nudge is telling you that, you know, this person is really not being supportive. And I'm not saying that they're not being supportive because they're busy, they got other things to do. I'm saying they're not being supportive in the sense where the things that they say to you in reference to some of the things that you're going through, like their response to you, it's just like, okay, why would you say something like that to me? I'm supposed to be your family. I'm supposed to be your friend. I'm supposed to be your, why would you say something like that to me? You may have heard someone come to you and tell you that somebody might have been spreading rumors about you, talking about you, revealing some of the things that you may be going through. Your situation could very well be public, okay? Like other people may know what's going on, people in the community, things like that. So there might be a lot of people talking, and you may know this based on an intuitive nudge. Of course, you could have heard someone say something, but I feel like this card is coming up because it could be somebody that is close to you. This is why we call it the silent enemies reading. It's people who are in your energy, people closest to you. So you need to watch out for your friends. Also, there could be someone that you ended things with, whether it was a friendship, a business partnership, a love relationship. It could have been a family member that, was a karmic partner and you ended things with them. I feel like this person may have some animosity towards you, okay, in reference to you ending things. Somebody that does not want to, you may not want to reconnect with them, okay? So you may want to take that into consideration. And because I was saying the opposite polarity, Capricorn, I'm feeling toxic energy with this Three of Cups in reverse in reference to the people that you hang out with. Maybe you have people around you or friends or family members around you who are toxic to you. So you could very well be dealing with some karmic family members, karmic connections that you had, or that you currently have, where these people, they don't have your best interests at heart. They don't want to see you win. Another thing I'm getting is that these could be friends that you hang out with, and you could be doing a little bit too much partying, too much drinking, because with the Three of Cups in reverse, not only does it refer to fake friends, it also refers to people who do a lot of partying, overindulging. And that's why when I say Cancer is the opposite polarity of Capricorn. Capricorn, if we look at the Capricorn card, it's the devil energy, toxic energy. So it could deal with addictions of some sort. So with the Three of Cups in reverse, this could have to do with, overindulging in intoxicants of some sort, being around people who will allow you to indulge, will encourage you to indulge, will want you to spend money so you can indulge with them. You got to be careful. People may be using you, so if you're somebody who's battling some type of addiction at this point in time in your life, people that you are around, you got to be careful of them. They could just be around to get high with you, and then they'll leave you high and dry, meaning that they'll let you spend the money. They'll let you go get whatever it is you got to get, and they'll do whatever, and then they'll go on about their business. And then the next time you're trying to get high, you call them up. They don't never have no money. There's always some type of issue, but they're getting high just like you get high. Now, I'm talking to those who are indulging in, intoxicants, okay? Because we got all kinds of people out here in the world. And so I'm speaking to those who know what time it is, who live that life. For this second, I'm speaking to them. So you know how it is when you're trying to go get high. This person is always coming around trying to get high around you, and you always got to scrounge up the money, find the transportation. You always got to call a hookup. You know what I'm saying? Go through whatever you got to go through to get whatever it is you need. Sometimes you got to go through some things that are quite embarrassing and humiliating. But this person or these people, they'll get high with you, and then when it's time for you and you don't have anything and you looking for them, they're ducking and dodging, or, they're never around and they never participate financially. Okay? So that type of thing. So I get a variety of messages with this Three of Cups reverse. This King of Swords energy. This is, like I said, Capricorn Aquarius. So more Capricorn energy here. Okay? King of Swords energy. This is somebody who is, this could be somebody who, how do I want to say this? I feel like this could be a court decision for some of you. Court papers, court documentation, okay, that you may not know is coming from maybe one of these fake ass family members, fake business. This could also be business partners that you may have fallen out with, okay. I feel like there's some documentation coming for you guys, okay, that you may not know about, or you're currently in court. And I feel like the judge or your lawyer, because that could be either with the King of Swords, you got to watch them. They're kind of suspect. I feel as if, they're either in cahoots together, like your other person's lawyer and the judge. They could be cool. So, for example, you could be going through a divorce with, say you are a married man, you're a Sagittarius man, and you are in the process of going through divorce, or trying to get child support or child custody or visitation, whatever it is you're dealing with your ex. Your ex has a lawyer and you have a lawyer. I feel like the judge and the ex's lawyer, they may have some type of connection where it may not benefit you, okay. Or what could be going on is you may get some surprise paperwork in the mail from an ex, or somebody, that you are in the process of separating from. So I feel like that could be that as well. But this could also be in reference to business, okay? There could be some legal documentation coming up. Some of you could have gotten some documentation from the IRS, stating that you may owe some money, okay? Could have been something that was unexpected, that totally caught you off guard. It could be, it may not even be from the federal government. It could be from the state government. Like some of you may get something from the state saying that you underpaid state taxes. Could be something like that. Okay. And some of you, you may not have realized that you did that. So this is why this is coming up as a silent enemy, because it's like, boop, surprise, here it is. Legal documentation, paperwork you got to fill out. For some of you, this could be a loss of a job. You may have to be careful. Your boss might be on one, so to speak. If you're having problems with your boss or a supervisor, you may want to be careful, okay, with that, because, especially if you're calling out often, you don't like your job. A lot of times when people don't like their job, it's hard for them to go to work. So they'll call out, or they'll get there and then they'll call out sick. I don't feel well. They'll do like 4 hours and like I got PTO. I'm going home. I'm not doing this today, and they'll go home. But if you're doing this a little bit too much, I feel like HR is being notified. HR is raising a brow to this behavior, to this activity. So I think you should be careful if this is a situation about your job. But yeah, I feel like action has been taken. So you're gonna get some type of documentation. You may get a write up when you go back to work. You may get a verbal. How they tell you, okay, we're giving you a verbal, but we need you to sign that. We're giving you a verbal warning. The next one's gonna be a written warning, and then you get 2 more written warnings, and then they whatever. So that could be the thing. And then as far as court is concerned, like I said, some of you may be hearing from the state. It doesn't have to be the federal. It could be federal government, but it could be the state that you owe some money. Okay, some of you could be being taken to court by your partner for divorce, custody, visitation. Also, what I'm getting to, the lawyer you hired. If you're in court and you hire a lawyer, either your lawyer is suspect or your other person's lawyer, the other person you're suing or being sued by, their lawyer and the judge is suspect, or the judge altogether is suspect. I feel like they know each other, like the opposing counsel. They know each other. They usually do, because most lawyers, I'm not going to say most lawyers, a lot of lawyers are crooked. Okay, they all know each other. They all mingle and finagle in the same environments. So you got to be careful. The lawyer that you hire or the lawyer you have, you may have spoken to this lawyer. This lawyer may have given you some assurance about something, and the next thing you know, boom, situation is totally switched, and the lawyer knew what time it was, but they front like they did. That type of thing. With this 2 of Swords energy in reverse here, this is Libra energy. Okay, this energy is this is Mars in Libra, and it's in reverse. So I feel like you got to be careful with the decisions that you make. Libra is all about justice and law, so this could be in reference to court. Some of you on the flip side of this could be taking someone to court, but you could be doing it out of spite. Okay? You could be doing it because this person is leaving you with the Three of Cups in reverse, like they cut you off with the King of Swords, and they do not want to reconnect with you. So some of you are doing this for spite. And this is coming up as a silent enemy because if that's the case, and there are some Sagittarius who are doing this, so don't be in my comments. If it's not you, then it's not you. There's no need for you to be in the comments telling me it's not you. But if it's you, being, because you're in your feels, and I understand it's hard to break up, people feel a certain way, they put in time, energy, investment, and, maybe they feel like they're being done wrong. But I feel like this is coming up as a silent enemy because this particular action is not going to benefit you. It's going to backfire on you in some way, shape, or form. This could be connected here with this King of Swords, as in you filed the paperwork, and as a result, you don't get the money yet you were looking for. You may have filed for support of some sort, and you don't get what you're looking for, or you don't get anything at all. So you got to be careful. This is the only reason I feel like this is showing up here like this is because you're doing something out of spite, and it's going to backfire on you. It's going to backfire on you. You got to be careful. Also, I feel like this is you in a situation where you're not making a decision about something. You may have known about something and you may have not made a decision. You could have been in the Two of Swords upright, where you just didn't know what to do. Your hands were tied. And it could have something to do with legalities. It could be taxes. It could be inheritance. It could be some type of a large bill that you may have had. And I feel like because you didn't do something in the time frame in which you needed, you may regret that. So if you have any bills or anything legal that you need to act upon, I feel like you should at least, if it's a matter of money, just see if you can make arrangements, but don't ignore it, because I feel like it's going to come back to bite you in the end. So just be careful. What else do I want to say about this Mars and Libra card here? I feel like, this is, I just get strongly that this is an energy of you doing something because you're pissed off at somebody. You're doing this intentionally to hurt someone, but I feel like the universe is telling me not to tell you not to do that, to think twice before you do it, because it's going to backfire on you, Libra, Sagittarius. Okay? So maybe find a different way to handle this. Some of you have already filed that paperwork, and now it's just a matter of, you going through the process. But some of you may not be being honest, or maybe have the intention of not being honest or embellishing, as far as when it comes to financials, so that you're able to at least have some type of support in some way, shape, or form. You do want to be careful with that, because I feel like with this King of Swords, this could also be somebody who's investigating. This could be a researcher, private detective, who you may not know is investigating your situation based on what you may have told or didn't tell, depending on what the scenario or situation is. So I feel like you got to be careful. But yeah, I feel like you're doing something that's best for you. You feel it's best for you, but I feel it might backfire, which is why it's showing up here. So this is what I got for you guys. I'm going to go into the extended, and I'm going to pull a few cards for each of these, and I'm going to get a little bit more detail. Get a lot more detail, not a little, but a lot more detail in reference to what these cards are representing, so that therefore, moving forward, you'll know what you need to do and what might be in your best interest. Of course, you will have the final say because you have free will. But I do want to let you know that if you can't make it to the extended, it's all good. Just make sure that, if you need assistance and you're going through a troubled time, call on your spirit guides. They're always there, but they will not act unless you ask them to help you. So you have to ask your spirit guides, please, look, I need you. I need you to help me with blah, blah, if you feel that you need some help. But call them, they're there. But you don't want to do anything that's going to put you in a situation where you're going to accrue negative karma. You want to go into the new cycle clean and karma free, baby. Negative karma free. All right. So with that being said, Sag, if any of this resonated, please let me know in the comments. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you don't see my posts every week, then you need to unsubscribe, refresh your screen, and resubscribe. And please hit that like button so that the video will be available to more viewers. I love you guys, and I wish you a happy birthday. And hopefully I'll see you in the extended. If not, I will see you in the next reading. Peace out, Sagittarius.